Hey Aries, welcome in. Welcome to your reading for the month of April or whenever this video might find you. It is your season. Happy solar return for those of you who have a birthday in April. By the time you receive this reading, you are going to be at the tail end of the full moon energy, the full moon in Libra. So super curious how that is landing for you. It's a big one. It's definitely a big one. Libra forces us to look at our relationships. So I have been hearing from so many of you about what this is looking like in your life, in your day to day, and I'm feeling it too. Aries, I'm going to start off with some cards from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly Smith. We're going to start off with what is your overall energy for the month ahead. Now, if you're new here, welcome in. I'm Jenny. I'm a shamanic healer. I'm a women's coach, a retreat host, and I like to do these videos here on YouTube every month. And your primary energy, I'm getting support team. So you do not have to do anything alone. Anything alone. When I see this card, it's a reminder that, so often when somebody offers us help, we're so quick to say, it's okay, I got it. It's okay, I got it. But this is about receiving. This is about being in your divine feminine energy. And this is irregardless of gender. We all have divine feminine energy, just like we all have divine masculine, toxic feminine, toxic masculine. We've got all of these four energies within us. And this is saying tap into that divine feminine energy and allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive help, to receive support. It says 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. So this tells me that there may be 3 other people specifically that are coming into your energy this month. 3 people in particular. So maybe you already know who these people are. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you've already met them. It's going to be different for everyone, especially depending on where Aries falls in your chart. If you've got a major placement or a minor placement. And I do encourage you to watch for all of your major placements. So you could watch for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus, or anywhere else that feels applicable to you. And, that sort of puts together the pieces and will help you see what this whole month ahead looks like. I like to watch for all of my major placements. Plus, I like to watch for my husband and kids. I really like to see what's going on for them. Now, if you're new here, I am going to be pulling some cards from this deck. And then in the extended reading, I'm going to pull a romance card this month. And I'm also going to pull a card from the Raise Your Vibration Oracle by Kyle Gray. And you can join me down in the description box. When you join the extended reading, you're joining the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership. It is a free membership, but in the paid tier, the first paid tier, you also gain access to these extended readings. Plus, we meet twice a month on Zoom, once for a shamanic healing session and once for a group reading. So let's see what else is coming through. I like to look at the challenge position because I find information is power, right? The more information we have, the more prepared we can be for what's to come. So let's see what has the potential to be the biggest challenge for the Aries collective in the month ahead, please. Okay, empath. Aries, you might be confusing other people's energy for your own, and this is huge. I talk a lot about energy hygiene, right? And being an empath means that unless you're conscious of it, you're likely absorbing lower vibrational frequencies from other people, from your environment, from what you're watching. So I would say be really, really mindful in the month ahead about what it is that you're absorbing. We absorb negative energies and we can also absorb positive energies too. But we absorb negative energies from other people, from shows that we watch, anything that's on our screen when we're doom scrolling. You know this because when you watch the news, you feel really heavy, right? Or when you've been doom scrolling for so long, it feels really, really heavy and you feel drained. We also absorb energy from the clothing that we wear, the products that we put on our skin, the products that we use in our home, in our environment. Items carry energy. Items carry energy too. So this is a great time, of course, to do some spring cleaning, purging, moving things out of your environment. This is a great time to be smudging your home and smudging yourself as well. We also, of course, absorb energy based on what we're eating. And I'm so grateful that all of this stuff is coming to light now because so many of us have been eating poison that is, camouflaged as food. And it's really lowering our vibration. We can raise our vibration by eating foods that come from the earth, foods that are colorful. And I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian. I have chickens and I eat eggs every day. and I eat grass-fed beef from around the corner. And I'm not saying that, and all the power to you, eat whatever you want, but just be mindful that everything is energy, and everything is either going to lower our vibration or raise our vibration. When we get the empath card, it's also a reminder that you're tuning into the collective energy, right? And what's the collective energy full of right now? The collective energy is full of fear and doubt and division and hatred. And you can feel that. You can feel that. So energy hygiene is really, really important for you this month. What is energy hygiene? My 3 steps to energy hygiene are cleanse, ground, and protect your energy. I've got videos about it in my shorts. I've got a meditation about it here on my channel as well. You can cleanse your energy in lots of different ways. I like bells, rattles, smudge. You can also ground your energy in lots of different ways by putting your feet on the earth, by putting your hands on the earth, by going outside, by using different crystals and essential oils. And you can protect your energy in whatever way feels aligned for you. I recommend prayer or putting up a shield or, visualizing. There's lots of different ways to add in protection as well. Adding in energy protection helps us to prevent being drained from other people's energy. You can probably also tell, when something's wrong with someone, because what is clear empathy? It's connecting in with people's emotions. So you can feel other people's emotions. Again, be mindful of protecting yourself from that because, it's a gift and a curse at the same time. And so many of us are empaths. If you're watching this video, I feel like, yeah, there's a very real chance you're an empath because why else would you be watching this video? You're only watching this video because you're on your journey and you know that there's more than what meets the eye, right? What will help the Aries collective to move through this challenge with ease and grace in the month ahead, please? What will help Aries move through this challenge with ease and grace? Creative projects. So tap into what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel good. And this is a card number 22, which is a master number. And 22s are all about trust, trusting that you're in the right place in the right time, trusting that you're receiving the right messages, trusting that the right people will come into your path. You got that with the support team card. Creative projects, I mentioned earlier, you might want to do some spring cleaning. Sometimes creative projects is around our home, right? Like redecorating, reorganizing, purging, things like that. And again, every item carries energy too. Like if you have a shirt that your mother-in-law purposefully bought you two sizes too small because she's trying to tell you to lose weight, every single time you look at that shirt, you feel really terrible about yourself. That shirt carries energy. It carries the energy of frustration and anger and guilt and all of those things. So take a look around and see what you might be able to purge to move on. Someone's trash is someone else's treasure, right? And then I also get with this creative projects card that you might even want to make yourself like little spell jars or smudge sprays. Anytime you're tapping into that divine feminine energy, you're getting divine feminine energy all over this reading. Receiving is divine feminine energy. Clear empathy is divine feminine energy. Creative flow is divine feminine energy. Aries, are you a little imbalanced in your masculine energy? Have you been doing too much doing and not enough being? You'll have to let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you. Really allow yourself the opportunity to tap into those creative projects this month in whatever way that looks like for you. Could be singing, dancing, writing, journaling. I feel is really good for so many of you. Again, creating things like painting, drawing. What's really coming up for me, you may or may not be familiar with it, but is shamanic sand paintings. I do shamanic sand paintings a lot. I recommend them for my clients. I have lessons on how to do shamanic sand paintings included in some of my programs. Really, really a valuable tool. It allows you to be creative with the earth and also move energy. You might be making, like I said, smudge sprays, crystal bracelets, necklaces, things like that. Anything creative that you feel like doing, now's the time. Now's the time. Now, if this message is speaking to you so far, you guys know how it works. Oh, I see 333. 333 is all about balance, mind, body, and soul. So where do you need to bring more balance into your life? Again, there's that message about being too much in your masculine energy. You're being called to bring in balance this month, Aries. Yeah, lots of good messages coming in for you. If this reading is resonating with you, please like the video. You guys know how the algorithm works. The more people who like it, the more people who will see it. The more people who see it, the more likely I am to show up again next month. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's a great way to support the channel for free. If if you know someone else who this would speak to, feel free to share that video with them, this video with them. And what is going to help the Aries collective to align with their highest path, purpose, timeline, and destiny in the month ahead, please, spirits? Okay, you're getting universal flow. You're getting like every single divine feminine energy message that this entire deck has. I'm super curious what's going to come up with the extended reading. We're going to clarify all of these cards in the extended reading. We'll clarify them all, and then we'll also get into those additional decks. Now, Universal Flow says it's time to slow down, breathe, and take the time to smell the roses. And what did I just say? Have you been doing too much doing and not enough being? Can you really slow down? Can you take a day off? Can you take a weekend off? Can you take a week off? Can you find some time in each and every day? And Universal Flow, it also, it reminds me to get near the water. So if you have like a creek, a river, a lake, an ocean, a pond, a waterfall, somewhere where you can go to be near the water, getting in the water can be helpful as well. Getting hot pink Himalayan salt baths, doing cold plunges, things like that. Whenever I say water, I always want to drink my tea. This one's a turmeric chamomile. So yummy. So yummy. So Universal Flow. It's time for you to slow down, breathe, and take the time to smell the roses. More being, less doing, Aries. More being and less doing. Now, like I mentioned, the extended reading, the link is down below in the comments. You can join the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership, tier 2 and 3. Get access to the extended readings. That's premium and VIP. The standard is just free. Nobody has access to the readings in that one, but it's a great community if you want to join us there as well. I'll pull one more card before we jump into that extending. What is a final message that the Aries Collective needs to know for the month ahead, please? Final message for Aries. Okay, the magic touch. The magic touch. And yeah, when you tap into your divine feminine energy, of course you tap into your inner magic, right? That's what divine feminine energy is. It's intuitive, it's creative, it's magnetic. It's magnetic. We can manifest when we're in our divine feminine energy, when we trust, when we're in flow, when we receive. You're accessing that magic within. We all have it. As I mentioned, irregardless of our gender, we all have all 4 energies: toxic masculine, divine masculine, toxic feminine, divine feminine. And your reading has divine feminine energy all over it, Aries, all over it. I'm excited to bring this into the extended. I'm going to see you over there.